Ladies 66-64. They had to do it without Jada Mickens and Kayla Barber, who both fouled out late in that game. Dejanay Roebuck and others stepped up, and the Dragons got win number 16 of the basketball season. Now does the Blue Dragon man that want to try to get even against the Cloud County Thunderbirds. It was early in November when the Blue Dragons, after getting a win in the opening game of the conference at Liberal against the Seward County Saints, 76-69, went to Cloud. And in a place that has always been tough for the Dragons to have success in, the Blue Dragons fell to Cloud 82-79 in overtime. At the time, you didn't think that much of it, but as the season has played out, the Blue Dragons have established themselves as one of the top teams in the country, and the fortune for the Cloud County Thunderbirds has kind of gone the other direction. As a matter of fact, the T-Birds check into tonight's contest with an overall record of 6-11, and at 4-10, Cloud is tied with Neosho, Allen, and Dodge City for the bottom spot in the league. So it is a game right now the Blue Dragons feel we probably should have won that. That didn't happen. And now the Blue Dragons get a chance to perhaps square accounts on Sam Butterfield Court in the Hutchinson Sports Arena. Blue Dragons are coming off of an 83-60 win over Garden City, but the Blue Dragons have dropped a couple of games since coming back from the Christmas break. And once ranked number one in the country, the Blue Dragons have slid down the ladder to the point that if they want to stay in contention for an at-large berth, should they not win Region 6, they probably can afford not many more losses. The Cloud County Thunderbirds, they ought to be loose coming in here. They have very little to lose, everything to gain, and they have some talented players. It should be a lot of fun. I'm Rusty Hills, as Glenn Grunwald on his way back from Colby after covering Salthawk basketball the last 3 days for Eagle Radio Sports. And it is my pleasure to do the game with my usual sidekick, Coach Knack, Dan Nacarado.
Always a pleasure to be with you, Rusty. It's a great night for basketball, and we certainly appreciate all the listeners who tune in for Blue Dragon basketball.
The Cloud County Thunderbirds on that night in November got big games out of Ramian Burt Jr. He scored 16, Alvin Thompson 15. For the Blue Dragons, the counter was J.J. Rhymes. He had a big night with 33. But here's an interesting stat for you, and I doubt many people know this. When J.J. has scored 25 or more points in a game for the Blue Dragons this year, that's happened 5 times. The Blue Dragons are 2-3. They've lost 3 of those games. When he scores less than 25, the teammates have picked up the slack, and the Blue Dragons are unbeaten. Hard to understand.
That is a freaky statistic, and I guess it held true here on Wednesday night when the Blue Dragons prevailed over Seward. J.J. Rhymes dished out 9 assists, but certainly didn't score 25 points.
This game is sponsored by Next Tech Wireless, and Josh Gooch presenting a basketball to the good folks from Next Tech Wireless. We appreciate their help. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more pregame. Cloud against Hutchinson, the T-Birds against the Blue Dragons. How many times has this been a big game over the years? Back in 2.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all three pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bellman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Well, as we go into play tonight, the Jayhawk standings look like this on the men's side. It is Barton at 12-2. Now the Cougars played at Colby. That was an early game. We should be able to get a score on that one pretty shortly. Hutchinson one game back at 11-3. Still a date with Barton late in the basketball season. Not out of the league race. Coffeyville standing 10-4. Garden City is 9-5, as is Cowley. And I doubt that Colby at 8-6 can still be a factor. But if they were to be a factor, they would almost certainly have to win at home on this Saturday night against the Cougars of Barton. When you take a quick look at Cloud County T-Birds, Alvin Thompson averages 13, Ramey and Burt 14. And for the Blue Dragons, 20 points a game for J.J. Rhymes leads the way. Also double figures for Devontae Bandu at 14. The crowd continues to assemble here. It is another really nice crowd. Not anywhere close to capacity. If you're out driving around, feel free to stop by the sports arena. You will enjoy the product that Blue Dragon Athletics puts on the floor. There's a batch of talent in this basketball game. Again, the Blue Dragon ladies won the night's first game in overtime, 66-64. And the Blue Dragon men scheduled to tip off at 7:30, obviously delayed because of that exciting basketball game. Just about ready to get underway. We're going to be pausing momentarily to enjoy our national anthem here. And in just a few seconds, we'll turn you over to some of the fine folks that help sponsor Blue Dragon Athletics. These real friends of Hutchinson Community College. We'd appreciate if you'd listen to them over the course of the next 2 minutes. Back in 2.
Hi, this is Tim Daniel, president of R&R Tire Express. My mother-in-law, Virginia, is a single mom and was never able to buy more than 1 or 2 tires at a time, whatever she could afford. That was it. Well, that was years ago. And now Mom gets her tires from us at R&R. Recently, just after Mom got some new tires, she hit something in the road and blew out 2 of them. But thanks to R&R benefits, Mom got 2 new tires for free. Of course, she would have got them for free anyway. She's my mom. Today, R&R is excited to offer the Virginia special to you, where just $5 gets you rolling safely with the same roadside benefits my mom gets.
Don't sacrifice safety when it comes to your tires. Let R&R Hutchinson keep your family safe with new tires for just $5 to get rolling. At R&R Tire Express Hutchinson, you pay as you go with weekly, monthly, or 6-month savings cash. Plus, you don't need credit, so ask for the Virginia special today and drive safe with new tires from R&R Tire Express right here in Hutchinson on East 30th next to Dillon's. Go to rnrtires.com for directions.
All right, America. H&R Block has some good news. For a limited time only, you could get a refund advance loan of up to $3,000 the same day you file at Block. That's right. You could get up to $3,000 today. No interest. Told you it was good news. To learn more or find participating locations near you, visit hrblock.com. Get your taxes won. Optional tax refund related loan from BFI Federal Bank. Not your tax refund. $500, $750, $1,250, or $3,000 loans offered. Approval of loan amount based on expected refund and other conditions. Funds loaded on prepaid card. Tax returns may be e-filed without applying for this loan. Fees for other products or features may apply.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Well, Coach Knack, I need to correct myself. I was mistaken in saying that Barton was playing at Colby an early game.
Well, there are a heck of a lot of basketball games, and you cover a lot of them. So I'm sure all our listeners will forgive you in a heartbeat.
Actually, Barton is at Garden, we believe.
Barton is at Garden City tonight.
All right, we'll try to keep you posted on that one. A lot of those games will be completed before this one is over because of the lateness of our start in this broadcast. Let's pick up Darren Dunn's introductions.
At guard, a 6'3" redshirt freshman from St. Louis, Missouri, number 21, Alvin Thompson. And at guard, a 6'8" freshman from Washington, D.C., number 34, Breon Jackson. The Thunderbirds are 6-11, 4-10 in the Jayhawk Conference. Coached by Jordan Altman in his first season, assisted by Todd Johnson.
Now the lights will go out, and an outstanding video will play where all of us can reminisce about the national championships won on this court here at the Sports Arena.
You know, it's been my pleasure to, in a broadcast career that's now in its 49th year, it's my pleasure to have been a part of all of these national championships for the Blue Dragons, and I don't know which of them was the most exciting, but they are all very, very special.
They are special, and I'll tell you what, if we don't hear Rusty Hill's voice or Glenn Grunwald's voice, I'm not sure the game really counts.
You know, I was out in the hallway between games and ran into Howard Southworth. Howard Southworth was working with Fred Faby 49 years ago, got sick, and I was asked to fill in for Howard. That's how all of this started.
Well, we should all send thank you notes because it's worked out well for all of us listeners.
Howard's one of the great gentlemen. It's been my pleasure to have his son in my calculus class at Hutchinson High School. He has been a big positive part of Hutchinson for a long, long time. And now let's pick up shortly. We'll be picking up the introduction of the Blue Dragons starters.
No one does it better than Darren Dunn.
Dragons are national champions!
And now introducing the starting lineup for your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, number 10, Devontae Van. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona, number 11, J.J. Ryan. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Raleigh, North Carolina, number 13, Rob Whitfield. At forward, a 6'8" sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 14, Sal Newhook. And at forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Haverstraw, New York, number 20, Kai Mitchell. The Blue Dragons are 15-3, 11-3 in the Jayhawk Conference, and number 13 in the nation. Coached by Steve Hag in his 9th season, assisted by Jay Sealingham, Reggie Freeman, and Dallas Comstock. Officials for tonight's matchup, Justin Sicer, Chris Herman, and David Haynes.
Not only did we get to enjoy Darren Dunn's starting lineup, at the very beginning we caught Glenn Grunwald on the video, and the Blue Dragons are national champions! You gotta love it.
That you do. It doesn't happen that often. It's happened 3 times in the history of this storied basketball program. A program that has produced more wins in junior college basketball than any in the country.
One of the things I love about Hutchinson Community College, people just feel like it's home. They come back. I see Jamie Patrick in the arena tonight watching the games. She was a terrific Blue Dragon, went on to play at Colorado State. Ended up in Canada for a little while and is now back in Overland Park.
Sal Nuhu will jump against Ramey and Burt for the opening possession. Cloud in black, gold numbers, Blue Dragons in home whites. And Nuhu controls the tap. And Devontae Bandu slips it across the timeline. And the Dragons have their first possession of the game. Looks like zone going to be employed. Nuhu has it on the side. Now the Dragons skip it over the top of the defense to Whitfield. In the corner to Nuhu. Back out front, J.J. Rhymes drives in, dishes it underneath. Deflected, Dragons get it back. Whitfield's got to put it up and misses the medium range jumper. Nuhu had the rebound in his hands, couldn't hang on to it. And it is Cloud that takes it away. T-Birds, their first possession, ball knocked loose by Whitfield, but gotten right back by Christmas. And Javare Christmas plays now on the right side of the floor. Jumper comes from the free throw line. It is off the mark by Alvin Thompson, rebounded out by the Dragons. Dragons want to run. They have numbers. JJ inside, lays it up and in. JJ Ryan. Got a 4-on-3 break situation and made it look easy.
JJ is so slippery when he attacks the rim.
For Cloud, Javare Christmas gives it up to Sean Lee. Lee out in three-point country. Off to Alvin Thompson at the top of the free throw circle. Thompson to the free throw line. Back to Christmas. Christmas for 3. Doesn't get it. High to grab the rebound. Kai Mitchell. Off to Bandu. Bandu glides to forecourt. Plays on the left wing to Whitfield. Now inside. Now down on the baseline. Nuhu in traffic. Stumbles. Loses the basketball. And the ball taken away by the T-Birds. Hutchinson leads it 2-0 for the T-Birds. Javare Christmas shovels it off to Sean Lee. Now on the left side of the floor, it's Breon Jackson. Drive down the side of the lane and a travel as losing his footing on the drive to the basket for the T-Birds and Cloud was Alvin Thompson. Dragons get it on the turnover.
Dragons played good defense, and that forced Thompson into losing his balance on his drive.
Now it is Whitfield that brings it to the offensive end for the Dragons. Comes to the free throw line, tosses to the corner. Wide open is Rhymes, and down goes a 3. J.J. Rhymes with 5. And Hutchinson with an early 5-0 advantage over Cloud. High post pass to Ramey and Burt. Now shoveled off to Christmas. Christmas stumbling down the left side of the lane is fouled. Call goes against Rob Whitfield. First foul of the basketball game. And that's immediately going to bring Tyler Cotton into the Dragon lineup. Cotton, the young man from Wichita. Whitfield sitting down. He's from Raleigh, North Carolina. Ball inbounded deep to Burt. Burt backing in, can't get a shot up. They play it back outside the arc. Now lob down on the baseline. And a tough shot taken off the baseline. A 10-footer is missed by Burt. Rebounded by Mitchell. Quickly out to J.J. Rhymes. Stops, pops, misses the 3. Rebound inside. Nuhu throws it up, got fouled. So Nuhu will shoot 2.
That foul is against Jackson, his first.
Sal Nuhu with 2 free throws. He was a terrible free thrower when he came to Hutchinson, has gotten to the point that he's pretty doggone good.
He's up to 70% this year.
Yeah. That free throw is good. If you have had the opportunity to visit with any of the Blue Dragons, Sal Nuhu is one of the really easy kids to like. And he buries both free throws, and the Dragons have an early touchdown advantage, 7-0. McLeod with the basketball, driving to the free throw line, now playing it back out front to Christmas. Christmas backs out of there, guarded by Cotton. Plays it off to Sean Lee. Now down deep, a hold will be called on the Blue Dragons as the two big guys battling on the inside, and Sal Nuhu is holding against Ramey and Burt Jr. He'll come out and be replaced by Rojas. James Rojas averages just under 10 for the Dragons. He had 13 in the first meeting between these two teams. Ball comes in on the side. Now played out front to Jackson. Ball knocked loose. Dragons tap it free. And are going to be guilty of over and back.
I guess we have to score that as a turnover against each team, don't we?
Yeah, although I don't know that the Dragons ever totally gained control of it.
Yeah, that's a judgment call by the official. Coach Eck is observing that he's not sure the Dragons ever controlled that ball.
So it is Clouds basketball. They trail Hutchinson 7-0. New youngster in the lineup is Solomon Finley. Also Braden Lee in there. The jumper comes from the side. It's a three-pointer really short. Missed by Finley. Rebounded out by the Dragons. And J.J. Rhymes trying to get a little fancy with it on the perimeter. Turns it over.
J.J. is aggressively looking to score in this one. He already has 5 points.
But he has also taken an early three-pointer. And guilty of a turnover there. So far, a mixed bag of tricks. Dragons defend the inside, but not good enough as Ramey and Burt Jr. gets loose for an in-close basket to make it 7-2. Bandu, a quick answer with a three. Devontae Bandu getting better and better from three-point land, makes it 10-2. Dragons off to a really good start. Dragons trying to defend. They give up a drive down the baseline. A pass to the wing. A jumper doesn't go for Burt. Rebounded out by the Dragons. Bandu touch pass to J.J. Good. Beautiful basketball. J.J. Ryan scored. Perfect pass from Bandu.
The Dragons are 4 of 6 from the field. Cloud only 1 of 6.
The Dragons off to one of those dream beginnings. And Cloud trying to settle down on the road. Finley takes it to the left side. Now the ball comes on the near side of the floor to Ayalara. Put in the hands of Christmas for a three-pointer that is good. Jabari knocks down his first tray of the night.
3-point baskets can be equalizers.
12-5. It is Hutchinson with the lead. We're nearly 5 minutes into this basketball game. Bandu holds out in three-point country. Mitchell now at the top of the key. Ty covered up. Wants to lob it inside. Careless pass. Knocked loose. Taken away by Cloud. And a drive and a missed layup at the other end. But another missed shot. Boy, they had 2 golden opportunities. Christmas missed one. Finley missed one. Dragons get it back. And Bandu doesn't score on a drive to the basket. Cloud comes out with it. 2-on-2 break situation. Drive inside. Floater up and good. Braden Day with the basket. 12-7 for Hutchinson. Bandu circles between the rings. Off to Tyler Cotton. Cotton near side of the floor to Rhymes. Rhymes back to Mitchell. Now Rojas has it on the baseline. Back to Mitchell. And there is a three-pointer. Good by J.J. Oh, they gave him a 2. J.J. Rhymes long-range jumper to make it 14-7. For the T-Birds, Finley. Now Burt. Burt puts it on the floor. Drives down the side of the lane. Turnaround shot with a left. Boy, how good was that? He said, I got hit on the wrist. It didn't look like it, and the bank shot went perfectly through the cords. 14-9, Hutchinson by 5. J.J. Rhymes goes to the baseline, to the inside, puts it up, draws a foul. He'll shoot 2. J.J. really active on offense.
He's looking to score tonight. Foul was whistled against number 33, Ayalara.
Okay. His first. Free throws coming for Rhymes. First one is good. JJ already with 10 points in the game's first 6 minutes and 21 seconds.
That's pretty good. If he keeps up that pace, it might be a record.
One more for JJ. It is up and it is good. So the Blue Dragon advantage is 7, 16-9. Hutchinson started out on top 7-0. Cloud has matched them since then. 3-point try. Cloud is off the mark. Missed by Finley. Rebounded by the Dragons. Raekwon Taylor got it. Gives it off to Curtis Hollis, who takes it through the circles and back out front. Off to Taylor. Now Hollis. Now Bandu. Bounce to Rojas. Rojas dribbles into traffic. Can't get a shot up. Comes back out front with it to Bandu. Bandu penetrates, spins, tosses it to the corner to Rhymes. Rhymes with 5 to shoot, trying to create, drives inside, got the shot blocked, goes up with it, got fouled as the shot clock was about to expire.
I would say there was probably half a second remaining on the shot clock when the whistle blew for the foul.
Adetomi Ayalara got the foul, and Bandu goes back to, Rhymes goes back to the free throw line. Free throw good.
J.J. Rhymes is dialed in tonight.
He has 12. Rob Whitfield waiting to check in for the Dragons.
J.J. Rhymes, last time I looked, he was the leading scorer in the Jayhawk Conference at about 20 a game.
22. Whitfield replaces Bandu. Rhymes has another free throw coming.
He's a delightful young man out of Phoenix, Arizona. Had the pleasure of studying business with him on campus. I like him a lot.
Got both free throws down. 18-9 Hutch. We played 7 minutes and a little bit of change. For the T-Birds, down on the baseline, Burt brings it up high. And the jumper comes from the side, off the iron by Christmas, and a foul on the rebound. Going to go on Hutchinson. Call it on Raekwon Taylor. KU, K-State both got wins today in Big 12 basketball. Both teams had to work pretty hard to get it done, particularly the Jayhawks, who had to score the last 9 points of the game to win 70-67 over Baylor. Drive to the inside, and a shot missed in close. Missed by Sean Lee. Rebounded out by the Dragons. Whitfield to Hollis. Back to JJ. JJ wants to drive. JJ drives inside, scores, and he's fouled.
We are seeing something special here in J.J. Rhymes.
He already has 15 points. We played 7 minutes and 39 seconds, and a free throw coming. He's capable of outbursts. Had 41 in the big comeback win at Butler.
Historic comeback win. That foul was whistled against Braden Day, his first.
And Rhymes continues to be perfect at the free throw line. Rhymes amazing.
Listen to the crowd. Give him a round of applause as he comes out for a rest.
16 points. Now Cloud. Maybe they can get something done. They're thinking with JJ off the floor. T-Birds playing it on the perimeter. Dragons leading at 21-9. 8 minutes gone. Not much happening on offense right now. Now the bounce inside, knocked loose by the Dragons, who start a break. Nice hustle, and then the lead pass to the forecourt is picked off.
Oh, that was a good job by the shot clock operator. There was never a change of possession. There was never a shot. I think that was good work by the shot clock operator. But the officials are talking it over to see if they concur. But I certainly never saw a change of possession. I guess there was a pass.
Yeah, the Dragons had it, threw it to start the break.
All right, I take it all back.
Hutchinson with a very, very good first 8 minutes and 11 seconds, lead to 21-9.
By the way, Rusty, you asked us to keep tabs on the Garden City at Barton game. Garden City leads that one at halftime, 37-32.
So game of great importance. Jumper from the side is off the mark and a foul on the rebound. They called it on Breon Jackson, his second. Dragons doing a nice job of blocking out. Rob Whitfield brings it to the offensive end. Whitfield off to the side to Rojas, and a foul called. He whistled this against Solomon Finley. T-Birds about to put the Dragons in a 1-on-1.
That's right. That was a 16 foul committed by the T-Birds.
Dragons lob it inside. Not a good idea. Taken away. Drive to the basket at the other end. Blocked off the glass by Rojas. Count the basket. And credit the two-pointer to Alvin Thompson.
I'm glad you remembered that. On these goaltending calls, I frequently forget who took the shot.
So it is a 10-point game, 21-11. Coach Eck has retreated to in front of his bench. You can tell how he feels about the way the Dragons are playing by his position on the floor sometimes. Rojas has it up high. Bounces it inside to Raquan Taylor. He travels.
Yeah, the Blue Dragons are doing a lot of things right tonight and lead 21-11, but that is the 7th turnover committed by the Blue Dragons.
And now after the turnover, Coach Eck moves farther up court in front of our broadcast position. Dragons playing defense, still up by 10. Alvin Thompson, now does Finley with it. Finley holds it above his head. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Now to Sean Lee, can't get a shot up. Goes back outside the arc, still no shot. Now down to 9. Finley with it, ball knocked free. Cloud retrieves, another deflection by the Dragons.
Tough break. James Rojas tried to deflect the pass, lost his balance, which carried him into the Cloud player. There were only 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock, so in the men's game, that means the clock resets to 20.
And that's going to bring back to the Dragon lineup Kai Mitchell, and Rojas will set.
James Rojas had the big basket to send the game into overtime at Cloud. Unfortunately, Cloud prevailed in the overtime.
Cloud playing from behind right here. Out front, it is Day. Now the near side of the floor, Finley. Ball taken away by Kai Mitchell. Dragons have it. Whitfield races up the floor, races to the basket, whips it to the side. Hollis thought about the three, drives inside, got his pocket pick. Nice defensive work by Solomon Finley. Shot missed at the other end, a follow shot missed. Hanging on the rim, could have been called, wasn't. Dragons come up with it. And a foul on Cloud as driving it to the basket is Bandu.
Second foul whistled against Braden Day. 7th team foul, but that one was a shooting foul, wasn't it?
I would think so.
That'll send Devontae Bandu to the free throw line to shoot 2. Bandu, the sophomore from Toronto, Canada. Fine young man.
And J.J. Rhymes about ready to check back in the Dragon game.
10:02 remaining in the first half, so there will be a media timeout coming soon.
Bandu misses the first of 2 free throws. One more shot coming. Hutchinson leading it 21-11. No Dragon on the free throw line, around the free throw lane, I should say, as Bandu knocks the second one down. 22-11. We're halfway through the first half. For the T-Birds, Obi Patrick leaves it off for Christmas. 3-point try from the left side of the floor is good by Sean Lee.
That was a contested 3 that he nailed.
The T-Birds have settled down. JJ comes back in, promptly pops up a 3, doesn't get it. Rebound grabbed by Sean Lee. And up the floor come the Thunderbirds. Jabari Christmas penetrates, tosses it backwards. Open look at 3 is missed by Thompson. Rebound inside, follow shot up and good by Jabari Christmas. And Cloud is coming back to make this a competitive game.
That's right. In this conference, you've got to continue to compete no matter how much of a lead you have, because no lead is safe.
Bandu drives, little short range baseline jumper is good. 24-16. Blue Dragons with the edge, 9 minutes to play first half. Rusty Hilst, Dan Nacarado with you. The ball knocked into the backcourt by the Dragons, tracked down by Sean Lee, brings it back, plays on the high post to Burt. Then Lee gets it back, jumps, misses, and the Dragons have the rebound. Grabbed by Bandu. Bandu to the offensive end with those orange shoes. Gives off to Whitfield, who bounces it down to Hollis. Hollis drives baseline, tosses it off, and scoring in close is Bandu. Nice pass by Hollis on the inside. Bandu has 8. Nice assist to Curtis Hollis. For the T-Birds, Obi Patrick gets in trouble in the paint, has to take a jumper, misses it short. Mitchell rebounds. Pushing the Dragons, ball loose on the baseline. Hutchinson retrieves. Out in front it goes, and a three-point try will not fall for Bandu, and a rebound to Cloud. These teams are in no need of a shot clock. Jumper from the side, three-point try, this time missed by Christmas. Rebounded by the Dragons. Dragons on the run. JJ has 2 more. JJ Rhymes.
18 points for J.J. Rhymes. Devontae Bandu has 8. That's 26 points between 2 players for the Blue Dragons.
Dragons have a total of 28. Dragons chasing. Out front, Obi Patrick. And a foul called. Too aggressive on the guard. And we're going to have a media timeout called with 7:23 to go in the first half. It is Hutchinson by a dozen, 28-16. This is a 1-minute timeout.
Of course, you have choices for a family physician, but Prairie Star is your only choice for patient-centered health care. And Dr. Brandy Weems, a Hutchinson native who made her choice to return and serve her hometown. Dr. Weems and all of us at Prairie Star consider it a privilege to serve you, whether you have insurance or not. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Winter is the perfect time to own a hot spring spa, and the perfect place to get one is at Jim's Water and Woods. They've been the area's exclusive dealer of hot spring spas since 1982. There's nothing quite like warm, soothing water to relieve those achy muscles or to ease away the stress of the day. And Jim's has just the right spa you're looking for. And since it's always grilling season, consider a grill from Weber or Hasty Bake, or a smoker from Cook Shack or Fast Eddie's, along with a great selection of barbecue accessories, seasonings, and sauces. It's all at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
J.J. Rhymes and Devontae Bandu lighting up the scoreboard tonight. 7:23 remaining in the first half. The Dragons lead at 28-16. Bandu and Rhymes accounting for 26 of the Blue Dragon points.
Pretty impressive start for the 2 Blue Dragon high scores. Cobb County inbounds down a dozen. Handling is Finley. Finley darts around, takes it to the right side. Ball knocked loose, taken away by Whitfield. Whitfield down, crosses over a couple of times, misses the left-hand layup. Nuhu rebounds, goes up, is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Sal Nuhu just back in the game after the media timeout. Immediately gets an opportunity to shoot a couple of free throws.
Foul was whistled against Ramian Burt Jr. That's his first foul. Burt is one of those guys with a mouthpiece in, but half of the mouthpiece is usually protruding, and he just chews on it.
Nuhu misses the first of 2. 1 more for the young man from the Bronx, New York. Ready to go, spins it, flips it up, and this one bounces away as well. Rebounded by the Blue Dragons. Hollis got in there for the follow. Nice play, Curtis Hollis. And it is Hutchinson 30-16. Cloud County basketball. They skip it over the top of the Dragon defense to Burt. Burt drives to the free throw line. Can't get a shot up. Back outside the arc to Lee. Lee tries to penetrate. Got fouled.
No free throws. That's the 6th team foul whistled against the Blue Dragons.
First one on J.J. Rhymes. It'll be a baseline inbound for the T-Birds. Throwing it in will be Jabari Christmas, young man from Portland, Oregon. Slender built youngster. Bounces it to Sean Lee. Lee, 15-footer from the side. Good.
A nice mid-range jumper there by Lee.
So it is 32-18. Dragon lead is a dozen as Whitfield controls. Sideways to Bandu, back to Whitfield, and now Hollis on the right side of the floor. Back to Whitfield, loads up a three and knocks it down. Robert Whitfield continues to shoot 50% from three on the season.
That's pretty good.
That is remarkably good. Dragons lead it by 15, 33-18. Drive by Cloud. And now back it comes to Burt. Burt working on Bandu, dishes it across the lane. They work hard for a shot, can't score. Good opportunity inside by Alvin Thompson. Pretty well defended by the Dragons, who grabbed the rebound. Skip pass across the top of the defense, recovered by Curtis Hall as he fumbles, gives it back to JJ. Shot from the side, rattles out, and a rebound controlled on the fingertips by Jabari Christmas. Christmas. Sideways pass to the baseline. Now it comes back to the point and goes to the left side of the floor. As Christmas doesn't take the shot. Thompson has it. Now inside. Now back out to the wing. Now inside. Knocked loose by Nuhu. Taken by the Dragons. And J.J. Rhymes with position. The shot blocked. They don't call it. Cloud wanted goaltending. Dragons get the rebound. And the shot from the top of the key by Hollis misses. The rebound taken away by Cloud. Racing back the other way. Lee misses the runner. Dragons rebound. Throw long to J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes drives inside, dishes it off, and inside Hollis misses in close. Rebound taken away by Bandu. Dragons really aggressive on the glass.
Dragons out rebounding the Thunderbirds 20-9.
Whitfield drives, got fouled on the drive by Jabari Christmas. Should be free throws. Rojas waiting to check back in for the Blue Dragons in a moment. And Bandu will get a breath on the bench. And settling in to shoot free throws, Rob Whitfield.
To be a 1-and-1.
Young man from Raleigh. Free throw up, bouncing away. And rebound cleared out by Cloud. Just the third miss of the season for Whitfield at the free throw line. Finley angles left. Now they wheel it out front. Thompson has it. And now it is Braden Day back on the baseline for a jumper from the side, which is up and good. Up and good by Ayalara. How about that first name? Adetomi Ayalara. 33-20 Dragons. 4:20 to play. Pass on the side to Hollis. Oh, that's got to be way too much shoving done by Clouds. If I can see it from here, you know the referees can see it. Solomon Finley is guilty.
It got pretty physical. That's the second foul whistled against Finley. 10th foul of the half. That means Sal Nuhu goes to the line to shoot two.
That was one of those for which no jury trial is necessary.
He better cop a plea.
Free throw by Nuhu is missed. And all of a sudden, we bragged on Sal's free throwing. He's missed three in a row. One more coming.
But his form does look much better. He's much more consistent, has better spin on the ball, follows through better than he did last year.
And that one is good. Third point of the evening for Nuhu, and the Dragon lead is 14. Nuhu comes out, Raekwon Taylor in for the Dragons. Steve Eck always stresses defense.
A lot of coaches will tell you defense wins championships.
Finley takes it to the left side of the floor. Now to Ayalara. Now in the right-hand corner. The jumper comes from there. It is way short by Thompson. Follow shot doesn't go by Ayalara. And the rebound taken out by Hutchinson. J.J. Rhymes Comes to forecourt, tosses it inside. Rojas drives, got fouled. He'll shoot 2. Rojas hasn't scored in the game. Average is just under 10.
Third foul committed by Braden Day.
I don't know about Day. His night may be pretty short. If he gets any more fouls.
You're only allowed 4, really, because on the 5th one, you're done.
Rojas for 2. Line drive, free throw miss. Dragons are a decent free-throwing team, but not a spectacularly good one. Bandu comes back in, and Curtis Hollis will come out. Rojas shoots one more. He shoots some pretty flat trajectory. I'd like to see him put a little bit more arch on the shot. Got it, though. 1 of 2 for Rojas. 35-20 with 3:46 to play in the first half. Blue Dragons jumped out to a 7-0 lead. Have not been seriously threatened. Ayala holds inside to Burt, knocked free, but retrieved by the T-Birds. And they reload. Drive comes from the left side. No shot taken. With the ball is Finley. Now it is Lee. Now Ayalara with 6 to shoot. He's a long ways from the basket. Picks up his dribble. They're going to have to hurry. Desperation three-pointer goes in. Oh my goodness. What a fortuitous shot for Solomon Finley. Three-pointer makes it 35-23. Dragons did everything right. You can't guard against that shot. J.J. Rhymes holds on the wing. Rojas has it. Now inside, it pops away from Taylor. Interior pass thrown away. Dragons turn it over. Coming out of there with it is Sean Lee. Now to Solomon Finley. T-Birds just kind of hanging around in this basketball game. Dragons have had a comfortable lead ever since the offensive explosion by J.J. Rhymes that started the night. 17-footer is off the mark by Lee. Rebounded out by the Dragons. Bandu on the run. Bandu all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup. Good. Ring it up and send him to the free throw line. Bandu will get a chance for a three-point play.
That's another player with 3 fouls. Adetomi Ayalara out of Melbourne, Australia, has committed his 3rd foul.
And Bandu will try to finish off the three-point play. Devontae with 9-10 points already. One more shot. This one at the free throw line. Free throw is good. 38-23, Dragons back to that 15-point margin. Clock working down toward 2 minutes to play. Dragons play defense. They've been man-to-man. Ball comes out front to Sean Lee. Cross court to Finley. Now down inside. Now the pass to the wing on our side is thrown away. There's a situation where Ramey and Burt should have taken the shot and might, at the very worst, have gotten fouled.
I just continue to be mesmerized by the way he chews on that mouthpiece. Half of it in his mouth and half of it sticking out.
It is serving no purpose, I can tell you that, other than entertainment. Dragons with the basketball inside 2 minutes, and it's off the fingertips of J.J. Rhymes and out of bounds.
10th turnover committed by the Blue Dragons. Aside from those turnovers, though, everything else has really gone the Blue Dragons' way. They have earned a 15-point lead.
For the T-Birds, Solomon Finley. Bounces to the top of the key, rises up for a rainbow three, doesn't get it, and rebounds out of bounds. Touched last by Blue Dragon Raquan Taylor. Baseline right inbounds coming up for the T-Birds. As into the Hutchinson lineup will go Kai Mitchell.
Thunderbirds have yet to go to the free throw line in this game. That's a little bit of an unusual thing with just a minute 40 to go in the first half.
Ball inbounded, Ramey and Bird on the baseline. Whistles it to the far side, and a three-point try woefully off the mark. Rebounded away by the Dragons. Dragons are 3-on-1. Bandu on the run-out dishes it off of Hollis. The crowd roars its appreciation of the unselfish play by Devontae Bandu. 40-23. Nice crowd on hand at Sam Butterfield Court in the sports arena on this Saturday night. Dancing around out front, Salim Holden. Now Lee. Now Alvin Thompson. Shovels it off to Finley. Finley drives, takes it to the basket. Bank shot doesn't go. Tap doesn't go. They fight for it. Dragons are going to get a layup. And it's up. Wham! What a slam by Bandu. Oh, my goodness. He could have driven a spike into a railroad tie with that one. There's a floater at the other end that is up and good.
With a single strike.
Alvin Thompson answers the basket by Bandu in less spectacular fashion, but 2 points nevertheless.
It seemed like that dunk by Bandu should count for like 4 or 5 points. It was so spectacular.
42-25, Dragons by 17. Lob inside, Rojas can't get to it, and it is off his fingertips and out of bounds. Coach Eck out in front of us.
It is a very good crowd in the sports arena tonight. It's a knowledgeable crowd, and that's what I like about our listeners to these games. They're knowledgeable people too. We talk to a lot of folks after broadcast that listen in, and they really understand this sport.
20 seconds to go. Last shot of the half will likely be taken by Cloud. Solomon Finley dribbles out in front of us. Dragons lead at 42-25. Finley fumbles, retrieves, picks up his dribble, tosses it to Lee. Lee steps through a double team, gets it down on the baseline for a flush by Ramian Burt. And on that note, the first half comes to a close. At the break, it is pretty much all Hutchinson. Blue Dragons 42, Thunderbirds 27. We'll take 2 minutes and be back with intermission from the arena.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Need a ride anywhere in Reno County? Reno County Area Transportation can get you there. RCAT provides first-come, first-served general public transportation that is safe and affordable whether you live in town or in the country. RCAT accepts tickets, monthly passes, or cash. 24-hour advance notice is required for rural pickups. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B&. Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Halftime at the Sports Arena, and the Blue Dragons in control, 42-27. Hutchinson getting a spectacular start to the half by Devontae Bandu. He and J.J. Rhymes have done most of the damage on offense. Cloud County never really has seriously threatened to get back in this basketball game. This is the first half Medicine Shop game capsule. Have you ever heard of car hop service at a pharmacy? Well, that's what the Medicine Shop is offering. Now, the Medicine Shop would like you to know that they continue to offer free delivery, but if you are out and about and you pull up to the Medicine Shop, give us a call. Give them a call on your cell phone. They'll bring your medications right to your car. Now, that service is intended for the elderly, those that have special needs, and parents with young children in the car. Since the Medicine Shop doesn't have room to operate a drive-through window, the Medicine Shop hopes that car hop service will serve the needs of those very special customers. Car Hop Service, another way the Medicine Shop helps make Hutchinson healthy. They've been doing it since 1975.
There's a very good half of basketball by the Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons, especially by J.J. Rhymes, who put in 18 points, and I believe he had 16 of those points with about 10 minutes into the game probably. He came out on fire and lit it up. 18 points by J.J. Rhymes. His teammate Devontae Bandu not far behind with 13 points. Curtis Hollis scored 4. Sal Nuhu and Rob Whitfield each made 3 points, and James Rojas chipped in a free throw, 1 point. The Blue Dragons shot at 56% from the field in the first half, 14 of 25, and they were 11 of 17 from the free throw line. And the reason I bring up the free throws in particular, Blue Dragons shot 17 of them, made 11. The Cloud Thunderbirds didn't shoot a single free throw in the first half, mainly because they were not attacking the basket. The Blue Dragons forced the T-Birds into settling for outside shot, and those outside shots were not falling. The T-Birds were 12 of 36 from the field, 33%, 3 of 11 from the three-point line. So for Cloud, Ramian Burt Jr. scored 6 points, and he's the leading scorer. Cloud, he averages 13.9 a game, just 6 points in the first half so far. Javeri Christmas scored 5. Alvin Thompson with 4. Solomon Finley scored 3. Adatomi Awaliera out of Melbourne, Australia, made a basket for 2 points. Sean Lee chipped in 5 points, and Braden Day scored 2. Braden Day and Ayalara both with 3 fouls apiece. 27 points for the Cloud Thunderbirds, and another telling statistic, the Blue Dragons collected 24 rebounds in the first half, Thunderbirds just 12. It makes a big difference in the sport of basketball if you're going and getting those missed shots.
I know you have a very special guest, so let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back to talk to Denny Steckline.
Outstanding.
Would you like to save some money and a great deal on a new smartphone? Switch to Next Tech Wireless and you can get a brand new smartphone for 50% off. We want to make it easy to switch, so you'll also receive your first 2 months free. Our local customer care team will help you pick the perfect plan. You can even get unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Get a new smartphone now and pay half price only at Next Tech Wireless.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
We're certainly glad to have you with us on Hutchinson's Country 102.9 and the Talk of Hutchinson, KWBW Radio. It's halftime here at the Sports Arena in Hutchinson. The Blue Dragons lead the Cloud Thunderbirds 42-27 at halftime. A lot of good things happening on the Hutchinson Community College campus. We're joined by the Marketing Director and Public Relations Director. 2 hats, right, Denny?
That's right.
Denny Steckline, thank you for joining us. Tell us a little bit about what you have going on campus these days.
Well, you know, first of all, Mac, what a great night. I mean, great crowd here at the Sports Arena. Lady Dragons pulled out an overtime win, and the guys up big at the half. I mean, and there's a lot of energy in this place. This is a lot of fun.
You may have heard me say it before, but it's a great night for basketball.
It's a great day to be a Blue Dragon.
Absolutely.
You know, we're about 2 weeks into the semester. And it's been a little bit disjointed so far because we had that day where it was so bitterly cold and we lost class. But, you know, we've had a full week. We're getting into the flow of things. Things are really off to a flying start. Enrollment's strong. We've got a lot of things coming up right around the corner that are gonna keep us very, very busy. Dillon Lecture Series. We've got a big career fair next month. we're talking
let's
basketball.
Let's just take those one at a time.
Okay, sure.
Tell us a little bit about the next Dillon lecture coming up.
Right around the corner, Tuesday, February 6th, and it's a name that should be recognized by a lot of people. Mitch Holthus, the voice of the Kansas City Chiefs, prior to that, the voice of the Kansas State Wildcats, was fortunate enough to be on a conference call yesterday with Mitch to get things kind of lined out for the lecture. And I tell you, I think he's going to talk some football, but he's going to talk a lot of success, leadership, and things like that. So one of those things people don't want to miss, Tuesday, February 6th at 10:30, right here at the Sports Arena. If you're a high school teacher, high school students, and you want to come to this, it's free of charge. Just contact us. It's free for all of our Blue Dragons students, faculty, staff, and for the general public, it's only $10.
Well worth it.
To hear a great speaker. So that's right around the corner. I mentioned we've got the Career Connections job fair coming up. This will be the third one we've done. That's coming up a little bit later in February as well.
Thursday, February 22nd, I believe at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That sounds right. I think it's 10 to 2, so I'm glad you said that. But folks can go to hutchcc.edu/career fair if they want to get a little more information about that. If you're a business,
there are more than 50 employers already committed to have a presence here at the Sports Arena, looking for people that might want to join their organizations at some point in the future.
Exactly, and that's full-time, part-time, internships. They're looking for a little bit of everything. Or if you're an employer who's looking for people, this is the chance for you to come set up. There's no charge to employers to be here.
And no charge for people that want to come making connections with employers.
Exactly. I mean, it's a true win-win for everybody. So,
outstanding job of being part of the community. That's what the college is here for.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I've heard Carter File say, community is our middle name.
And that can't say any better than that. And it's the president, so we better not argue with that.
We like Dr. File.
Right. That's right. And speaking of that, you were on the radio this morning, were you not?
I was. Kim Johnson and I were on the radio with Dr. File this morning talking about business programs, because there are only two kinds of people on planet Earth, those who study business and those who wish they studied business.
Somehow I knew that was the answer to that. But you know what else we've got coming up in between the Dillon Lecture and the Career Fair, and this really gets me excited, and I see a bunch of them here tonight. You know what that would be?
Well, does it have anything to do with a little white ball with red stitching on it?
It may. Blue Dragon baseball.
Outstanding. We're both big fans of Blue Dragon baseball.
Yes, we are, and they're going to start off on the road. They're going to travel to Coffeyville the weekend of February 10th, and then they're going to hit the road again the weekend after and go to Northeast Texas. But then February 20th, Tuesday, February 20th, I think it's a 2 o'clock first pitch against the Independence Pirates. The extended forecast has already shown it to be about 65 that day.
Oh, it'll be beautiful.
Beautiful day for baseball, so people need to get out to Hobart-Detter Field on February 20th for the home opener.
I'm Coach Knack talking to Denny Steckline, and Denny Steckline is the voice of Blue Dragon baseball. He does the PA, and he does it very, very well. Denny's son Ryan plays baseball at Hutchinson Community College. He's a good one. My son Luke played baseball at Hutchinson Community College. So both of us, we're big fans of Blue Dragon baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I came to the college a few years ago, and Coach Schmidt is our neighbor, but a great guy all around, I said, hey, if there's anything you need help with at baseball. And before I even got it out of my mouth, he said, I need a PA guy. Thanks for agreeing to do that.
So it's a good match, because you do a great job.
Well, thank you. It's a blast. I love doing it.
Denny Steckline, thank you for stopping by and visiting with us. We're going to take a 2-minute break and come back and get ready for the start of the second half.
Sounds great. I'm going to move down the table to get back to work.
All right. You've got the official book tonight. Thank you, Denny.
Thank you, Knack.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson. Longtime sponsors of HCC Sports and are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with our warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit them online at summitks.com.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
The Blue Dragons have put themselves in an enviable spot with a very nice first half performance as they lead the Thunderbirds of Cloud 42-27. Again, the first time these two teams played in Concordia back in November, it was Cloud County prevailing in overtime 82-79. The Blue Dragons took an early lead in this one 7-0, just kept growing it. It got to 15 and kind of stayed there.
You know, it's just one of those things that's hard to explain. The Blue Dragons, 15-3 on the year and 11-3 in the conference, have handled the teams up at the top of the conference standings. And earlier in the season, they struggled against Cloud at Cloud, and then
Dodge City comes in here and wins.
It's just hard to figure out. What it tells you is everybody in this conference has good players, and anybody's capable of winning a game.
Javari Christmas handles for Cloud as the T-Birds start the second half with the basketball in their possession. Lee lobs it down to Burt. Burt gets loose inside, misses, got it back, goes up with it again, got it deflected, and this time Sal Nuhu comes up with it. Sideline to JJ, who runs inside. My goodness, there was an incredible amount of contact, no foul called, just simply out of bounds to Hutch. Dragons inbound, baseline left. It is Whitfield, plays it out front to Mitchell. Mitchell gets rid of it, gets it back, and now it's in the hands of Whitfield between the rings. Down on the baseline, Bandu drives, lost it. Sloppy ball handling by the Dragons down on the baseline, cost them a possession. Neither team has scored. We played about 40 seconds in the second half. Hutchinson 42, Cloud 27. Javari Christmas stops at the free throw line and hits the jumper from there for his 7th point. 42-29. Bandu cross court to Whitfield. Zone defense right now by Cloud, although they extend it. Hit it to Nuhu inside. Nuhu goes in and got tied up. And the arrow will stay with the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson will inbound just to the right of the Dragon basket.
17 seconds remain on the shot clock.
Whitfield lobs it into Mitchell. Mitchell inside JJ. JJ goes up, got his shot blocked. Coach Eck wanted a foul, didn't get a call. Cloud County comes away with the basketball. T-Birds throw it to the corner. An open look at three is missed by Lee. Rebounded by the Dragons, who have dominated the rebounding in this game. They are the best rebounding team around.
25-13 rebounding this game.
JJ having some trouble handling on the baseline. Gets it to Bandu out front. Now he goes in the middle. Nuhu up with the shot. Got fouled. You wish when Sal catches that ball that he could keep it up a little bit higher. He has a tendency to bring it down to chest level and frequently gets fouled rather than being able to get the shot off. He shoots a couple of free throws. 3 of 6 is the line in the first half. First one is good. One more for the 6'8 sophomore. Rojas will check into the Dragon lineup. Second free throw is good by Nuhu. And Nuhu comes out, and Rojas goes in. Nuhu with 5 points in the game, all at the free throw line. 44-29, it is Hutch with the lead. Almost a travel on the T-Birds. Jumper is missed, or actually deflected. Breon Jackson took it. Dragons got a deflection, taken away from the Dragons, and flushed at the other end of the floor by Breon Jackson. Dragons at times have been a little sloppy with the ball. Now a good pass to the inside, and James Rojas, whacked as he put it up, will go to the line to shoot two.
Blue Dragons have dominated this basketball game in every aspect except turnovers. The Dragons have committed 13 turnovers. Thunderbirds have committed 7.
Rojas free throw up and too hard. Rojas, 70% free throw shooter.
Seems like the Blue Dragons are ahead by even more than 13, but it's 44-31. 18 minutes remaining in the second half.
Second free throw rolls in. 45-31 Hutch. 17:57 to play. Out high, Ramian Burt. Left side of the floor, Lee drives. Creates, gets free, scores. Nice move by Sean Lee.
Sean Lee was very patient. He kept making moves and fakes, and finally he found an opening.
Dragons get it inside to Kai Mitchell, who instead of taking a shot, throws it away. Dragons trying to play unselfishly. That time it cost them. Alvin Thompson down to Ramian Burt. Ball knocked loose, taken away by Van Doo. Van Doo up the other direction, turns it over. Back we race the other direction. 3-on-2 break for Cloud, and the shot is up and good by Jabari Christmas. Coach Eck wants a timeout. Cloud County coming out playing aggressively in the first 3 minutes of the second half, has narrowed a 15-point halftime lead to 10. We're back in half a minute.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Well, Coach Knack, the problems for the Blue Dragons taking care of the basketball.
15 turnovers, but that's the only area the Dragons are struggling with tonight. They've been exceptional in every other aspect.
Dragons looking at some pressure. Get it across the timeline to Whitfield. Back to Cotton. Now Mitchell at the free throw line. Backhand pass Rojas. Fouled as he goes up. He'll shoot free throws. Now can Rojas hit the free throws? It's 2 out of 4. Dragons have really pounded it to the inside in this game.
Rojas, 71% free throw shooter on the season.
That one is good.
Freshman out of Jamestown, New York. Highly sought after player out of high school.
James puts the second free throw up, leaves it short. Rebound grabbed by Cloud. T-Birds down 11. Left side of the floor is Alvin Thompson. Thompson drives horizontally, puts up the floater, got it off the bank. Nice basket, Alvin Thompson. And all of a sudden, don't look now, but the lead is down to 9. Don't think they put that basket up, have they?
I don't think so. So I'm going to do my math quickly here.
Dragons break the press. J.J. Rhymes goes up. Got the ball taken away from him on the drive to the basket. I still think the scoreboard is not right.
It definitely should be 37 points for Cloud. They had 27 at halftime. They've scored 10 so far this half.
Jumper free throw line. It is not good by Jabari Christmas. Now they finally realize their mistake, correct the scoreboard. Dragons get it down on the baseline. Kai Mitchell, short range shot off the back iron and missed and rebounded out by the T-Birds. Javari Christmas slowly brings it up the other direction. It's been a good first 4 minutes of the second half for Cloud. They throw it inside. Knocked loose by Mitchell. Taken by Whitfield. Whitfield ahead to JJ. JJ drives, got smacked. He'll shoot 2. Boy, JJ is paying a price. He is getting abused.
4th foul committed by Braden Day. Prior to these free throws, the Thunderbirds have outscored the Blue Dragons this half 10-4, excuse me.
Rhymes hits the free throw for his 19th point of the evening.
Hopefully that'll get the Blue Dragons back on track. Blue Dragons have not made a field goal this half, but they have scored 5 points from the free throw line.
Rhymes himself looks to go 7 of 7 and does.
He has 20.
48-37, Dragons by 11. T-Birds kind of just hanging around. Angle dribble to the left side by Finley. Now back out front, Lee tries to create. Leaves it for Javari Christmas. Back to Finley. Finley bounces it down deep to Burt. Burt backs in. Back at the free throw line to Christmas. In the lane jump, doesn't go. Nice rebound, Kai Mitchell. Quick outlet to Whitfield. Whitfield down the sideline. Cotton tosses it inside. JJ, yes, and 1. Nice pass from Tyler Cotton.
Tyler Cotton thought about pulling the trigger on a 3-point shot, but he saw JJ on the block. When JJ's on the block, he's usually going to score if he can get him the ball.
Free throw is around the ring a couple of times, but good. 8 of 8 at the free throw line. 23 points for J.J. Rhymes. And the Dragons back on top by 14.
The sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona, 6'4", but he plays so much bigger than that because he's so slippery around the basket.
He's strong. He is very strong. Ball comes to Ayalara, and Ayalara is fouled. Rojas. Boy, James picks up a lot of fouls. That, however, on this particular Saturday evening is just his second.
First foul whistled against the Blue Dragons in this half. Blue Dragons only committed 5 fouls the first half.
Christmas inbounds. Ball shoveled out front. Lee tracks it down. Gives it back to Christmas. Javari comes top of the key. Now left side, Finley. Finley tries to create. Bounces to the baseline. Tries to force it up. It's loose. Comes back into the hands of Cloud. A wild shot thrown up, and it goes in for Alvin Thompson.
I'm not sure how he made it, but he did.
Threw it kind of sideways over the top of his head, and it banked in.
Shot clock was running down. It was kind of one of those desperation shots.
Kai Mitchell handles, tosses it down underneath, and a basket good by Rojas. James with his first field goal of the game. 53-39. 14 and a half to play in the game. A drive to the baseline, cut off. Finley brings it back to Lee, pops it out to the wing. A 3-point try missed by Christmas, rebounded by the Dragons. Cotton brings it up the floor, stops, goes inside to Kai Mitchell. Mitchell guarded jumper, good. Kai Mitchell with a pretty jump shot. He has as pretty a looking jumper as anybody on the team.
He's very efficient from that 10 to 15 foot range.
Dragons have reasserted dominance, 55-39. Down on the baseline it goes to Ayalara. Ayalara rifles it back in the paint, and a short range shot muscled up and in by Javari Christmas. That was not an easy shot.
The Thunderbirds are earning every point they get tonight.
Blue Dragons in the half-court offense. And I'm not sure who Whitfield was throwing that to. There wasn't anybody in the vicinity and out of bounds that went. So the ball goes over to the T-Birds. Hutchinson 55-41. For the T-Birds, it is Solomon Finley. Ayalara back to Finley. Jumper up. Looks awkward. Comes off. Long rebound. J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes takes it down the right side of the floor. Tries to force it inside. It is deflected out of bounds and will remain with the Dragons.
Blue Dragons are absolutely dominating this game on the glass.
Ball goes inside to Rojas. Uses the left hand. Little hook shot. Good. Rojas makes it 57-41. Dragons would like some defensive stops. Here is a awkward drive by Thompson. Gets rid of it, gets it back, fires up a three, doesn't hit it. Mitchell grabs the rebound, middle of the floor, and out, a turnover. And back the other way we go for an easy lay-in for Cloud's Solomon Finley.
One of the few baskets Cloud has scored that they didn't have to really put a lot of effort into.
Raekwon Taylor will check in for the Blue Dragons. So it's Rojas, Taylor, Rhymes, Cotton, and Hollis for Hutch. Dragons lead 57-43. Hollis double team. J.J. Rhymes picks up the loose basketball, drives inside and turns it into points. 2 of them for J.J. 25 on the night. 59-43. Working down toward 12 minutes to play in this basketball game. Thompson horizontal dribble. Now does Christmas. Dancing around. Stops out in three-point land. Rifles it off to Thompson. Still on the perimeter. Thompson starts to drive. Pushes it up. Blocked off the glass by J.J. Rhymes. Taken by Hollis. Hollis on the drive. Bounces in. Lays it up and rolls off the rim. Dragons get a rebound inside. Working hard and getting points out of it. Just due to outstanding hustle is Raekwon Taylor. 61-43. Three-pointer off the side of the rim. Nobody blocked out. Alvin Thompson, though, and he slips inside for an easy follow. And there's a timeout taken. 11:38 to go in this basketball game. Hutchinson 61, Cloud 45. This is a 30-second timeout.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustombldg.com.
Well, the difference in this football, the difference in this
resembled that at times.
The difference in this basketball game really is all at the free throw line. Hutchinson has scored 18 points from the free throw line. Cloud has not scored a single free throw, has not shot a single free throw.
Blue Dragons with the basketball. Cotton bounces off to Hollis. Hollis draws a double team. Gets it to Raekwon Taylor, who deflects a pass down to Rojas. Hook shot short. And a rebound taken away by Cloud. And Obi Patrick back in there now, handles out front. Shovels it off to Jerome Kidd. The drive comes from the baseline. Ball dished into the middle and a foul called on the Dragons. There were a whole bunch of people slapping at the arms of Adetomi Ayalara. Take your pick. I'm not sure on whom that foul was whistled.
Tyler Cotton picked up the foul, his first. Just the second team foul against the Dragons.
Ayalara's free throw bounces away. One more for the young man from Melbourne, Australia. Another place I'd like to visit someday.
I wondered, in the women's game, you mentioned you'd like to go to New Zealand. You think that Kalani Purcell, former Blue Dragon, now playing professionally in that part of the world, would maybe host us on a visit?
Well, you never know. 1 or 2 at the line for Ayalara makes it 61-46. Dragons just continuing to lead by about 15. Hollis in the corner. Now out front, Bandu back to Hollis. Hollis wants to drive. Tosses it down underneath. Nice pass. Raekwon Taylor scores. Unselfish play, Curtis Hollis.
Hollis started to go up for the shot, but he saw Taylor open under the basket. Made a nice pass.
63-46. Obi Patrick has it. Patrick drives to the free throw line. Lost the handle on it, got it back. Shovels it off to Jerome Kidd. He charges inside. Rejected by Taylor. Dragons got to run out. Here comes Hollis. Lays it up and doesn't get it. Tip doesn't go. Bandu battles. Gets it back and scores it. Dragons really working hard on the offensive glass on that occasion. Halfway through the second half, leading 65-46. Kidd leaves it for Finley. Finley shovels to Patrick. Patrick launches a three. It's perfect. Couldn't be any prettier, Obi Patrick, with his first points of the game. Dragons at the other end and a whistle. Couldn't tell what they called. I was blocked out. Maybe too long in the lane. There's a media timeout. It comes with 9:46 remaining. Hutchinson 65, Cloud 49. We return in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Tim Daniel, president of R&R Tire Express. My mother-in-law, Virginia, is a single mom and was never able to buy more than 1 or 2 tires at a time. Whatever she could afford. That was it. Well, that was years ago. And now, Mom gets her tires from us at R&R. Recently, just after Mom got some new tires, she hit something in the road and blew out 2 of them. But thanks to R&R benefits, Mom got 2 new tires for free. Of course, she would have got them for free anyway. She's my mom. Today, R&R is excited to offer the Virginia Special to you, where just $5 gets you rolling safely with the same roadside benefits my mom gets.
Don't sacrifice safety when it comes to your tires. Let R&R Hutchinson keep your family safe with new tires for just $5 to get rolling. At R&R Tire Express Hutchinson, you pay as you go with weekly, monthly, or 6-month savings cash. Plus, you don't need credit, so ask for the Virginia Special today and drive safe with new tires from R&R Tire Express right here in Hutchinson on East 30th next to Dillon's. Go to rnrtires.com for directions.
We've got a score update from Barton, where Garden City and Barton are playing each other. Barton leads that one with just a few seconds remaining in the game, 86-81. We've been monitoring that game, and it's been going back and forth throughout. But it looks like Barton will probably come out on top.
And if Barton wins that, they will protect their 1-game lead over Hutchinson in the league race. Those 2 teams have a game yet to play at the House on the Hill in Great Bend later on.
Hutchinson has now opened up a rebounding advantage of 39-19. You know, rebounding is a lot of just toughness and wanting to compete, and Hutchinson is getting it done.
Well, Breon Jackson, Dragons must have been called for a technical foul. Nobody on the lane. Jackson hits the first, or hits.
He made them both.
He made both of them. So it is 65-51. It was Rojas that picked up the foul. 65-51, and a shot from the wing will not fall for Iolara, and a rebound grab by Bandu. Bandu races up the floor, Cloud back defensively. Dragon Taylor has it to Hollis. Now distributed off to J.J. Rhymes. Rises at the free throw line. Line drive shot doesn't go. Rebound inside Hutch. Shot blocked. Bandu does it. And then Nuhu swipes the outlet pass. Gives to J.J. Glides inside. And with outstanding athleticism, scores 2 more. 27, I believe, but you better check me on that, Coach Knack. 67-51, 9 minutes to play.
I concur with 27. The big screen shows 25, but I think it's 27.
Patrick misses from 3. Rebound taken by Hollis. Hollis drives, takes it all the way to the window, got smacked. He'll shoot a couple. And the foul is on Iolara for the 4th time. To the line to shoot a couple of free throws will go Curtis Hollis. Hollis has been a 60% free throw shooter this year. Dragons jumped out on top 7-0 in this basketball game. There have been a couple of occasions where Cloud has come back to cut it into single digits. Every time Hutchinson has had what it takes to spurt out to a more comfortable advantage. It's never reached 20, though.
We'll check the official book when we get a chance, because I show Rhymes with 27, Bandu with 15. The big screen shows Rhymes with 25 and Bandu with 17.
Well, either way, they've accounted for 42 points. Hollis misses the first free throw.
The important one, as you said, Rusty, the Blue Dragons lead at 67-51 over Cloud.
Second free throw, Hollis. This one is good. Dragons by 17. Patrick. High post. Now a drive to the basket. A block. What a block by Raekwon Taylor. And it's out of bounds off Cloud.
Clean block that bounced, ricocheted off the shooter and went out of bounds.
Hollis operates to Bandu. Now Taylor, now JJ dances to the baseline, puts it up, doesn't get it. Scramble for the rebound. Guess who comes up with it? JJ with two more. I'll tell you what, he is like a jack in the box. He can just go up and up and up and then just keep jumping up. His second and third jump is just as high as his first.
He's a quick jumper also, and you hit it on the head earlier. He's a strong young man. I see the big screen now balances with us. JJ has 29 points, Bandu 15.
And the Cloud County T-Birds with their biggest deficit facing them. Obi Patrick trying to create, fumbles the ball, able to retrieve it, tosses it out front. Kidd tracks it down, fires up a three. It is missed. Follow shot doesn't go. An offensive rebound. It doesn't go. Boy, I tell you what, Breon Jackson missed a couple of easy ones. Dragons come away with the rebound. Bandu for three. Look good, isn't? Nice rebound inside by Taylor. And then he tries to shovel it to Nuhu, and it's out of bounds.
70-51, 7:44 remaining. The Dragons play smart. They get another win.
Yep. Cloud County's Thunderbirds. Patrick. Now Thompson. Thompson in the corner to Jackson. Now drive down the lane all the way to the basket, and it pops out inexplicably. Scramble for the rebound, and a wild shot thrown up, and they're going to shoot free throws for the first time. The Cloud County Thunderbirds. I think it will be Ramey and Burt that they send to the free throw line. And it will. First free throws of the game for Cloud coming with 7:22 to go. And the free throw is missed by Burt. Fouled in the act of shooting, he will have another.
Sports Information Director Steve Carpenter just handed me a note. J.J. Rhymes just moved past Akbar Hoffman for 18th place on the all-time career scoring list.
He'll pass a few more. Both free throws missed. And the rebound tracked down for the Blue Dragons by Raekwon Taylor. Bounce in the corner, J.J. for three. Yes, sir. J.J. Rhymes, another three. 73-51. The Dragons have blown this one wide open. T-Birds, Javari Christmas trying to create some space. Knocked loose by Hollis, retrieved by Whitfield. Whitfield pushes, comes top of the key, maintains the dribble, rises up from there. Jumper doesn't go. Rebound in close, Nuhu, and it's out of bounds. To whom?
The Blue Dragons will keep possession, but most of the people at the sports arena expected a foul to be called as Nuhu tried to go up for a follow shot.
Dragons inbound, they get it underneath the basket, and immediately a foul.
J.J. Rhymes keeps this up. I'm going to need a bigger scorebook to make room for all these baskets he's scoring.
Unofficially, 32 points. Free throws coming, now 33.
So he's now 18th on the all-time Blue Dragon career scoring list and has quite a few games remaining this season before he's finished.
We really appreciate the help from Steve Carpenter. Rhymes hits his free throw. He's gone 10 of 10 at the line. 10 free throws, 9 two-point baskets, and a couple of trays. pretty good night's work. 75-51, 6.5 to go. T-Birds rise up for three. Thompson doesn't get it. Rebound inside Burt. And the Dragons are guilty of a foul. Raquan Taylor blocked the shot, but got the arm of the shooter. And Ramian Burt will go back to the free throw line where moments ago he went 0 for 2.
By the way, that is the 5th time in J.J. Rhymes' career he's gone past the 30-point plateau. The 4th time this season he scored 30 or more.
Burt's free throw is up, and he got one. First made free throw for the T-Birds. Comes with 6:25 remaining.
Well, they made a couple off that technical foul.
That's right. I forgot those. One more shot for Burt, and it's good. 75-53. Dragons want to run. JJ flies up the floor, gives it on the baseline to Nuhu. Inside it goes Raquan Taylor. Shot off the back iron, too hard. Rebound grabbed by Todd County. T-Birds with a 3-on-1 break situation, and they convert. Alvin Thompson gets credit for his 11th and 12th points. 75-55. Whitfield for the Dragons. Dragons go in the corner, back out front to Whitfield. Whitfield to the free throw line to Curtis Hollis, runs down the lane, puts up a floater. Offensive foul. Curtis Hollis. And the ball goes over to the T-Birds. Clock has moved under the 6-minute mark. Blue Dragons' next basketball action will again be right here next Wednesday when the Pratt Beavers come to town. What a battle those two teams had at Pratt.
4th consecutive home game for the Blue Dragons.
Yeah, both of those teams love to run up and down the floor. There will be a lot of points scored in here on Wednesday night. Three-pointer missed. Rebound Sean Lee, missed in close. Raquan Taylor rebounds the miss. Waits for help, gives it to Nuhu, not necessarily who you want to handle it. And now Hutch will take a timeout. So will we. 5:18 to go, a 30-second timeout.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
That game at Barton is now a final. Barton did beat Garden City 86-81.
All right, so Barton now 13-2, and the Dragons not very far from being 12-3. Hutchinson inbounds. J.J. Rhymes drives. Left hand, underhand scoop, gives him 2 more.
36 for J.J. Rhymes.
Still 5 minutes to go. Dragons putting some pressure on. Ball comes out front. Bounce down underneath. And putting it up and in is Ramian Burt Jr., who quietly has compiled 10 points. 77-57. J.J. drives, scoops it up. There's 2 more, and a foul goes with it.
That one was Curtis Hollis, I believe.
Was it? Yep, it was Hollis. Excuse me. Take that away from J.J. It was a pretty underhand scoop.
Every now and then we get shielded, but I love the position we're at to call these basketball games, but sometimes officials and coaches block our view a little bit.
Hollis finishes off the three-point play. He has 8 on the night. 4:51 to go, 80-57. Blue Dragons average 87. Might surpass that. Give up 69. We'll see about that. Right now the opponent total, 57. Sean Lee drives, puts up the floater, left it on the front iron. Rebound snared by Hollis. Off to Sal Nuhu. Bounces inside, up with a shot. Count it, and a foul. Nice job by Sal Nuhu running the floor. And he will go to the line. That's the 4th foul on Ramian Burt.
Sal Nuhu busted out the Euro step on that drive to the basket. I don't think I have seen him demonstrate that skill before. He looked like he was very capable of doing that whenever he wants to.
Nuhu finishes off the three-point play. 83-57, Blue Dragons. Now the ball knocked loose, taken away by Hollis. Hollis drives to the basket, banks it up, missed it, flushed in by JJ. They call a technical?
They did call a technical foul. There might have been taunting. We'll see what the official says. I looked down at the scorebook to record the basket and didn't see what happened.
38 points for Rhymes. If the technical is on Rhymes, it'll be the second technical foul of the game called on the Blue Dragons. Now they're showing the foul is on Hollis. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, that's probably because the technical has been called against Hollis.
Free throw is good by Breon Jackson. So Hollis will get fouls 2 and 3. Boom, boom. Both free throws good by Jackson. Tighten it just a bit to 85-59.
Blue Dragons shooting over 50% from the field tonight. And way out rebounding Cloud. They lead the rebounding battle 47-27.
Just a typical night for a Blue Dragon basketball team that averages about 10 rebounds more than their opposition. Shot from the wing is missed. Nice job of following and scoring. Christmas missed the three, stepped inside, got his own follow shot to drop. It is 85-61. 3:53 to go. Rhymes drives, lost it off his foot out of bounds. He needs a basket for 40.
Wow, he's going to... J.J. Rhymes will get a nice ovation as he comes out of this game.
As well he should. He played one whale of a game. And for the Blue Dragons, Anthony Munson in there. Sean Lee has it for the T-Birds. Gives it off to Jackson. Jackson drives in, misses the shot. Taylor rebounds the miss for the Dragons, comes out with it. Ahead to Nuhu. Sideline to Tyler Cotton. Back out front, Munson. Now it is Tanner Lackey in there for the Dragons. He gives it off to Raekwon, who scoops it up and in. Raekwon Taylor with the two. He has 6. 87-61. 3:15 to play. Ball knocked loose. Dragons scramble for it. It is retrieved by Braden Day and then lost to the Dragons, and a run out at the other end. Shot missed. Munson grabs the rebound, goes up, can't get the follow shot to go, and commits a foul on the rebound. Teams are playing hard. Blue Dragon kids are enjoying themselves.
That's right.
Hutchinson with the win tonight will go to 16-3 on the basketball season. Dragons, by the way, now ranked number 13 in the country. Defending national champions. May be able to post a record good enough to get in on an at-large bid if they don't win Region 6. But right now, their thoughts, let's win the region. Free throw by Day is missed, and the Dragons can't control the rebound, but neither can Cloud. It's out of bounds to Hutch.
Being successful in sports means the ability to focus on the moment, each and every possession, and then good things happen over the long run, and national championships are certainly sweet.
Nuhu has it on the side. Raekwon up high. Now Tyler Cotton wants to drive, can't get a shot up. Tosses it back to Munson, who turns it over. Taken away by Solomon Finley. Finley up the floor, returns the favor. Nuhu retrieves an errant basketball. Ball pops loose. Nuhu gets another steal. So Sal got 2 steals in the span of about in about 3 seconds. Dragons,
it was fast.
Dragons have it. Munson, side to Taylor. Taylor starts to put a move on, moves inside, banks it up and in. Raekwon Taylor. I think he is going to be a very good player for the Dragons before he's done here. 89-61, already pretty doggone good. There's a drive, a backhand scoop doesn't go. Burt rebounds the miss, works hard inside, misses in close. Raekwon Taylor grabs a rebound, off to Nuhu. Nuhu ahead to Cotton. Cotton on the sideline, backs it out, thinking about the three. You can just see it. Bounces inside, got fouled on the drive to the basket. Should be rewarded with free throws.
I think that is the 5th foul whistled against Adetomi Ayalara. So his night will be finished.
He fouls out with 1:43 to go. We can close the book on him with just 3 points. Same total he had in their win over the Dragons at Concordia. Cotton joins the list of scorers in this game as he hits the first free throw. The Dragons' 90th point. Second one good. That is the most points the Dragons have scored in any game since Christmas, with the exception of the win over Allen, in which they produced 103. Lee, top of the key three, missed. High to grab the rebound, Sal Nuhu. Off to Munson. Munson explodes up the floor, drives inside, puts up the shot, doesn't get it. Backhand pass comes to Nuhu. Flush. Nice assist, Raekwon Taylor. Nuhu with the basket. 93-61. The Dragons have blown it open to 32 points. The spread. Shot from the side. Three is missed by Christmas. Rebound Sean Lee. Scoops inside. And a foul is called. Lee will go to the free throw line. Raekwon Taylor got the foul. He now has 4 of them.
9th team foul whistled against the Dragons in this half.
Sean Lee, first free throw up and off the mark. One more coming for the young man from Kansas City, Missouri side. Second free throw rattles out. News scrambles to get the rebound, came down, fell to the floor, somehow got it off to a Dragon, and since he didn't roll over, it wasn't a travel. Dragons have the basketball. We're inside a minute. Backhand pass, Tanner Lackey. In the corner, Nuhu. Nuhu wants to drive, bounces inside, misses, follows, doesn't get it, gets it back. This time it is good. Sal Nuhu with 2 more, 95-61. Half minute to play. Short range shot misses. Follow shot is good by Christmas. Christmas following up the miss by Finley. And the Dragons bring the ball up the floor, and we'll see whether they don't just hold it out front. Sean Lee trying to create enough problems for Tyler Cotton. Cotton dribbling the seconds away. We're down to 12. And now Lee, I think, realizing there's no point in continuing this, reaches in. The official wastes a chance to call a foul. And this one is over, and the Blue Dragons have won, and won convincingly. Hutchinson, 95. Cloud County, 63. With the win, the Dragons move to 16-3 on the basketball season. They're 12-3 in the league. They stay right on the heels of the Barton County Cougars. And Cloud County with the loss now 6-12, 4-11 in the league. A big night for Dragon basketball as they win a pair. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back with postgame, a postgame that will include a visit with Hutchinson coach Steve Eck.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our